fall in my arms, David. I'll be that loving man. The people are amazing, and
Mumbai or Bombay? I think.
Because the person I wrote it for was not my wife. It was for somebody else who I met in 7th grade. There was a boy and there was a girl. He stayed at home. She changed the world.
Hi, this is Jaya and you're watching me on Bollywood Now. Today I'm sitting with Allen Ling and Dave Lopez. Hi guys, welcome to Bollywood Now.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Great.
He was jet lagged for a while.
I'm great.
But we're great now. Yeah, we're great.
You're loving Bombay, Mumbai.
Oh, it's just been fantastic. Yeah, the people are amazing, and
Mumbai or Bombay? I think.
But mostly Mumbai.
Mumbai. Okay, Mumbai. Power of Mumbai. I love it.
Yes.
Loving it?
I do. I love it. That's my
something?
third time back.
Tried something, the food, street foods, anything?
We tried food outside, but again, we stay in the hotels, so it's not like we don't go to the street vendors. Got to be careful.
No, it's great. It's really good stuff.
But what was the best thing you loved about this place?
The people.
You're the best.
I'm the best? Oh, thank you. Got the compliment before starting it, Oh, thank you so much. Means a lot. But then again, I will come to the thing we are here for, closer.
Oh, yes.
I would like, how did it happen and how you came with this closer?
Well, actually, I wrote this song about 12 years ago now. So I wrote that song 12 years ago. And it was when I was married, but I moved out. And it was a sad time for me. And so I wrote the song in an hour. It's how I write songs very quickly, and when it's done, I feel better. So writing music actually is one of the things that make me feel happy. And so once I finished writing it, it took me a while to eventually record it, and we did the first recording probably about a year later. And then I just shelved it for a while. We never listened to it again. Now, when I met Dave several years back, I just showed him some of my music. I said, here's some of the songs I wrote. He really liked this one.
What about you?
Well, I heard the song and I was like, this is a timeless song, especially with all the string arrangement and everything. So I wanted to add a little bit of a different twist to it by adding a lot more acoustic guitars. With the acoustic, it complements the strings and then brings it out. It's even more classy. And then I put a nice little guitar solo and here we are.
Wow. You mostly write and sing about, a heartbreak. So do you have ever experienced heartbreaks in your life?
Oh, all the time. That's yeah. Well, I think everyone experiences, or should even experience it, because it makes you grow as a person. Because if you survive heartbreak, then you continue to grow and evolve emotionally and even intellectually too. Of course, anybody goes through, I don't know, you guys, how divorce works in this country, but you go through a divorce, you're basically half as rich or twice as poor.
And what about you? Have you been through any heartbreaks?
Yeah, when the Raiders football team lost, I was heartbroken. No, I mean, yeah, of course, we all go through heartbreaks. I think heartbreak is what makes us into people who we are. It makes us, our personalities, it shapes our personalities. And so, yeah, of course. And then later, now I'm a married, happy father and married, so but I think we all have to go through that in order to mature, or to play the blues. If you like to play blues, you got to talk about that, right?
I heard married people play the blues all the time as well.
So coming back to Closer, I would like to know which line you love the most about this song.
Oh.
And if you can jam that song together.
Oh, we will. I think I used the word closure to rhyme with closer, but the whole thing is people say you shouldn't be using that word with this song. But the whole thing was, and the sad part about this song that few people know about, but I talk about it now, is the person I wrote it for was not my wife. It was for somebody else who I met in 7th grade. So I wrote it for her. And when I played it to her, she did not get what was going on.
And she knows about that?
She knows about it now.
You told her?
I told her later on, well, it was kind of a love song for you. She goes, oh, okay. But that was it. And now we're still great friends, but that's...
And so you had some feeling with...
I had a feeling it was about that, because when I when I was able to get away, I was able to kind of process a little bit more about...
Now he's revealing, he's revealing the things. You know about it? But I would like to listen the closest song with you all together.
Oh, okay. There was a boy and there was a girl. He stayed at home. She changed the world. They lived so close, she traveled far. Whenever she left, he never could start getting closer. Afraid to hold her, could not be so hurt, and couldn't get closure. I wanna get closer, I just wanna hold you. I wanna get closure. You know that I love you. I wanna get close. I wanna get closer to your heart. I wanna be your perfect lover. Start our lives over. There was a boy.
Give a little taste.
Nice. That's amazing. No. Now I'll play a game. That's 20 questions. I have 20 questions for you. Till you're ready for it. Time to answer. Have you ever considered exploring Bollywood music genres in your own work?
I love Indian music, and I love the rhythms. I love the time signatures, the instruments. So I'm a big fan of that, and I would love to do any collaboration Bollywood influenced. I did a song with my band Flipside with a singer named Gajendra Verma last year, and there was a nice song, and that was a combination, very Latin, because I'm being Latino and all. So it's a Latin mix with like their Indian sounds, and I'm open for that. I love it. I love the music. I love the energy. I love the underground hip hop stuff. I love a lot. There's so much good music, out here.
What about you, Allen?
I'm actually very excited to collaborate with some of the amazing artists. There's the name that pops up into my head now is Lucky Ali. And
Ali.
Yeah. And I've watched his music videos. I've listened to his music, and I'm like, that guy, I would love to kind of be able to write something with him, and I wouldn't do a duet.
Like, which song you have heard recently about him? Which song of him you have heard recently?
Oh, gosh, I'm trying to remember the name right now. This
Na 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 na.
yeah, that one. Yeah. It's just like a national anthem right now. So it was great. Yeah.
What do you find most intriguing about Bollywood music and it influence the global music trends?
Well, there's a theme of happiness that goes with most of that, and so it's important that I feel that music, and Dave would agree with me, music needs to bring a happiness to people. It needs to bring a peace. It needs to bring something where it's a positive. Even if it's a sad song, you feel good after you listen to the sad song.
Yeah, I will agree to it.
So I think one of the overall theme when I listen to or watch some of the incredible fast-paced films that India produces, it's just kind of this theme of you're excited and you're happy and there's all this stuff going on, and so it's the positive aspect of the music that I feel that India produces.
Correct. Absolutely. What about
you? So we have Netflix, and so a lot of different movies from different countries, and so my sister, she's like, have you seen this movie from India? It's amazing. She loves Bollywood movies. And she's very musical. And so she's always telling me about, oh my God, I love it. And they're so handsome. The guys are sort of, she loves Indian men. So she always tells me about it, And so, I feel like it's crossing over a lot because we're so bored in America. You know, the U.S. has like, it's the same movie with a gun. It's a Marvel movie. It's the same storyline, right? So you've seen all the movies. So when you see a Bollywood movie, it's like, this is a whole nother, you know, way of looking at entertainment, you know? So, and I think Netflix is definitely, a lot of Indian movies are coming out, and they feature them on Netflix. So we're able to see, you know, a different side of the world, right?
But now you're talking about your sister. If you get a chance to find a boy from Bollywood actor, who will it be?
Who would be for what?
A Bollywood actor. If you're looking for a boy for the sister.
Boy for my sister?
Huh?
Any one of them will be fine. I don't know. I don't know the names.
Still another name? But
No,
As long as they're rich, it's okay for a sister.
sister knows the name. So she tells me about them, you know. So she thought Lucky Ali was handsome.
Lucky Ali is a singer. If
I know,
talking
but
about
we
an
were looking
actor.
at videos, old videos, and then she's like, he's very handsome. So she really likes Indian men. So, you know, we look, you know, I'm Chilean, dark features, so she's very, very into it. But I don't know the names. I don't know the names.
You don't know about any names about Bollywood actors'
I don't
names?
even know the names of like my family members sometimes. I always forget, oh, what's my cousin's?
But we were at a Radio 1 yesterday doing an interview there, and they had a picture of the guy who was in Mission Impossible.
Okay.
He was fantastic, but I don't know his name, but I recognize his face.
If given the opportunity, would you be interested in collaborating with Bollywood musicians?
Well, I'm interested in collaborating with anybody.
Okay.
My thing is, Dave and I are a collaboration, and when we put two people together that love music and love people, you're going to have something good come out of it.
Absolutely. What's your favorite Bollywood song?
What's my favorite Bollywood song? What's the gentleman's name with Bappi Lahiri?
Bappi Lahiri, yeah.
Yeah, I like his music. I don't know the name of the songs, but I always liked his stuff. I got to meet him when I came here with Flipside, and he was super nice. And I wish I would have. He was telling me how he liked the Latin guitar, so I was out, you know. And of course, I didn't know who he was, but man, I kicked myself in the butt all the time because I could have probably worked with him. But I love his music. They sampled a lot of his music in hip hop music, right? So so I don't know the exact names of the songs, because they're classic songs, but I know the influences had a lot of hip hop.
Right. Are there any Bollywood artist or composer you admire the most? You both. Bappi Lahiri.
I would have to go with him.
You have to go with him?
I have to go with whatever Dave said, because I can barely remember the words to my own songs, so I have to go with what Dave.
How do you see the cultural exchange between American and Bollywood music evolving in the future?
What's been happening?
It's already happening.
Hip hop is a perfect example. You know, they sample a lot of the rhythms, you know. So it's been for a while now, and I think it's crossed over now to where people are more looking at something different. So when they see a Netflix movie, they've already listened to the songs or someone's copied the song, they're ready for it. They're like, why do I like this sound? So it's already happening, you know, and it's going to keep growing because we Americans make terrible movies. So we need something different. I think perfect timing.
Yeah, there's a thing where now we've dummied down our industry, creative industry, so much that we're so afraid to take risks. And what I'm hoping for is, you know, coming here was a risk, right? But Dave encouraged me, and I have a great agent. So it worked out.
You know what's crazy about Bollywood movies? I love old classic Hollywood movies, right? And the Hollywood movies back then, Singing in Rain, all these movies were a lot of dancing, musical. It was an incredible cinematography, and it put you in a different place. It wasn't like real life, you know? And Bollywood movies are the same with the dancing, with the extravagance. It's a bigger than life production. It's not like your everyday life, you know? So I love that. And we've lost that in the U.S. There's nothing like that anymore.
Well, Barbie came out. They had some dancing in it and singing.
Yeah, well, Barbie's different.
And if I talk about yours bond, how did it happen? Like, when did you guys bonding started together?
I wrote a song about my daughter, and I had a chorus and a chord progression, but I'm terrible with words. I can't remember anything with lyrics and stuff. So he's really good with lyrics. And once I heard him put out of the lyrics so fast that that's when I realized, man, he's a very creative guy. I need to keep working with him because, you know, I like being around creative people. So
Dave is very good at being a cheerleader and also encouraging you and not putting a stop to your creative output. So Dave will say, "Come on, Allen, come on, you can do it. Let's do it. Get it out there." And then it's like, it's great, because typically I don't have someone cheering me on when I'm drawing or when I'm writing, but he's capable of doing that for me, which is great, and not interrupting my.
If you have to dedicate a song to him, what song will you dedicate of yours?
Oh.
And you have to sing and dedicate to him right now.
Dave,
Oh my gosh.
It's a difficult
all
one.
the songs are for me.
No, only one.
We have this new one coming out. It's called Fall in My Arms. Although I'd like to hug Dave a lot, but he's never fallen in my arms. He'll probably knock me over.
So you have to sing and dedicate to him.
Right now?
Right now? Yeah, to him.
Fall in my arms, David. I'll be that loving man.
Well, and you?
What would I?
Huh?
Every breath you take.
Sing, you can
I
sing.
can't sing and play at the same time.
Oh.
You know, just put a, no, yeah.
Tell me something more about this and why did you choose India to come and promote this song?
Well, again, he's the cheerleader. So
You did
Dave had a great experience in India, and he goes, "Allen, you need to go to India to start your career." And I go, "Okay."
I'll tell you what it is. You know, when we Flipside toured all over the world, we got to go Europe and US, everywhere. And there was nothing more open-minded and more love of art than India. There's nobody like, I would remember playing my guitar and my solos, and the kids would sing the solos to me. And there's nothing like that in the world, because you have an open mind and you're appreciative of good art, So I've always stuck in my mind. And whenever I go on Instagram, I always see kids that are still playing my music, on Instagram. So I'm like, that's the place where we want to go, because you guys like good music, you appreciate good art, so that's why we're here.
That's what. And you guys are active on social media?
Not as much as I should. Not really, no, but I'm trying. I'm learning.
And what about you, Allen?
Well, I'm learning to post, and I don't want to post a lot, so I just send it twice a week. Well,
What are the trends? Like, you all follow the trends of there? Like here, it's a trend of reels. People are making reels and out of it.
See, I'm from MySpace. I was amazing on MySpace. And so once the new stuff, I'm like, I can't learn something new. So dancing, I'm a very good dancer. So I usually try to dance. No, I'm just joking. I don't dance.
Oh, you're joking.
yeah.
What about you, Allen?
I actually like to post about things that, I think would be relatable. So I always talk about health, because I think health, to be honest with you, whether it's physical health and then mental health together, I think those are so important, because if you don't have health, nothing else really matters. So I always try to post something about, hey, you need to get out there and walk, get off your phone, all those things. I'm on my phone too much nowadays. So it's always say, okay, get off the phone every now and then, go do something else. And here I am on my phone talking to people. And so it's like, oh, that's kind of hypocritical. But at the same time, it's good to post things that are a little bit upbeat and fun, but also we educate people about something. And I'm a physical therapist. I'm licensed in California and Hawaii. And I'm always healing people with my hands or teaching them how to exercise better. And then, of course, music is also a great healer. So I'm just trying to, put that out there so that people get a positive affirmation or some kind of lesson, short lesson about how to take better care of yourself.
Did any heartbreak patient came to you?
I'm sorry?
Heartbreak patient came to you, heart.
A lot of patients have had
Have
their
heartbreaks.
spouses. That's the worst part. I mean, during the pandemic, I've seen that was the worst heartbreak, and people sad and isolated and everything. And that was one of the hardest things, was to go through the pandemic and still try to help people during that time, because you're suffering too. So I would say a lot of our, people always say, oh, there's a holiday, everyone should celebrate. But if you lost somebody, if you lost your husband, your wife, or brother, or sister, or it's kids, or father, mother, you suffer during the holidays because you're missing the person. It's an awful time. So I think the problem is we need to still constantly heal ourselves as much as we can, and hopefully, like I said, the music that I put out there will help people.
Well, I believe the whole nation was going through it,
Oh, absolutely.
But if I say closer, one word comes in your mind when I say closer?
No social distancing.
Closer.
Closer. Love.
Thank you so much for joining with me. It was lovely talking to you, you both. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Allen Ling, and
Dave Lopez.
you're watching us on Bollywood Now.